What is going on, guys? Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another WWE broadcast. I'm your host, Bruin Steel, and I'm joined by Canadian Yorker, and we are back with a WWE broadcast. It's been a minute. It's been a while since we've done a WWE broadcast. We are at a pay-per-view, a WWE pay-per-view. Crown Jewel 2025 is taking place this Saturday. It's going to be really early in the morning once it starts because it's going to be in Australia. But Canadian Yorker, how's it going tonight?
Going good. It's been pretty busy over the past few months and about past month or so. But I'm glad to be here talking to you guys about wrestling, despite the business we have.
Alright, so we got Crown Jewel, which is this Saturday. So we got some matches. We got 5 matches, and they're going to be pretty good matches. So we'll do what we always do. I'm going to give out the match, and then Canadian Yorker will give his prediction as well as mine. So let's get started. So we're just going to go down the line. We're going to start off with the Australian street fight. So Australian street fight between Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. So this is going to be a hard-hitting match. I heard this match was going to be the main event, of course, because it's Roman Reigns, but we have to see what happens. But Roman Reigns, who has been feuding with the Vision for so long, want to go one-on-one with Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. So Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed in a Australian street fight. It's going to be a great match. Canadian Yorker, you have the floor. So, what is your prediction between? What is your prediction? Who do you think is going to win this match between Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed in this Australian street fight?
Well, given that in the last pay per view I watched between Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns and that tag team matchup he had with Jey Uso, um, I would, excuse me, I would probably say it's kind of even match between Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns is the biggest superstar, and Roman Reigns also definitely has gotten some wins against Bronson Reed. We have yet to see Bronson Reed produce a win against Roman Reigns. I do believe that Roman Reigns, he has not been the same since his loss in WrestleMania, but he has definitely been working hard to become a better version of himself, as so to speak. But I'm gonna have to go with this prediction. I'm gonna have to give the win to Bronson Reed to win against Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns already beat Bronson Reed twice. So I'm gonna have to go with Bronson Reed to win against Roman Reigns.
Alright, so you're locking in your pick. You are picking Bronson Reed to defeat Roman Reigns.
I am picking Bronson Reed. Yes.
Alright, and another thing is, like, Braun Breaker could get involved in this match because obviously it's a street fight. There's no disqualification, so to keep that in mind, the Vision might get involved. Like, Seth Rollins, he might not get involved. I mean, he might, but I don't know. But I think Braun Breaker is definitely going to get involved in this match. Um, but Roman Reigns, I just think that he has won matches, but for Bronson to beat Roman, that's gonna be probably his biggest win ever. Um, but I'm gonna go the babyface way. I think Roman survives. I think Roman. I mean, who knows? The Usos might help Roman. I think the Usos are definitely gonna get involved in this match. It's gonna be chaos. It's just gonna be like bloodline rules again, like no disqualification. Who knows? You might see Jey Uso helping Roman Reigns in this match. So I'm gonna go the other route. I'm gonna say Roman Reigns defeats Bronson Reed in the street fight.
Okay. Let's see how it goes.
All right, the next match is a tag team match. Rhea Ripley teaming up with Io Sky against the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. So we saw this Asuka heel turn a mile away. I knew it was gonna happen. We saw Asuka churning on Io. Kairi Sane is in the mix. She's a tweener. Kairi Sane's in the mix. She might just say fuck it, I'm gonna team with Asuka. But right now, Kairi Sane is in the pickle. She's a little hesitate to attack Io Sky. They've been through a lot. Obviously Damage Control. They first turned on Bailey, Asuka, and Kairi Sane, and now they turned on Io. When is Kairi Sane or Asuka gonna turn on each other? You just see the explode. I mean, Damage Control exploded a long time ago, but this is just the beginning of the rest of the members. The rest of the members are turning on each other, and that's just that. So, tag team match: Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's getting in the middle of this whole triangle between Io Sky and Asuka. Rhea Ripley teaming up with Io Sky, facing off against the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. So, Canadian Yorker, you have the floor. What is your prediction? Who do you think is going to win this tag team match of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky against Asuka and Kairi Sane?
To be honest, it's kind of funny. We could have seen this with the whole damage control angle a year or two years ago when they were at the zenith. When they were the best they were the best faction in in women's wrestling. But um, unfortunately, Asuka got injured. Io Sky became champion and she lost the championship. What else happened? Um, I'm forgetting the one of the other members got kicked out of she was released from WWE, so she's not coming back to WWE.
Dakota Kai.
Literally, one of the last damage control members got released from WWE.
Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai, yeah, Dakota Kai got released from WWE, so she's not coming back anytime soon. We could have seen this whole unraveling. Asuka, we didn't hear nothing from Asuka for almost. Asuka was nearly out for a year, 2 years because of her ACL tour. She had an ACL injury and she had to have surgery. And you know how long ACL injuries can take out people for a year or 2 years, almost at least 9 months. Um, for Asuka comes back with a vengeance. Asuka is expecting to win matches, and and Asuka's expecting things to be as usual as with the damage control. I can understand Asuka's point of view. She wants to win against Rhea Ripley. She wants to beat Io Sky. Um, Kylie Sane is trapped in the middle, in between these things. I gotta ask this question: do we really need to have Rhea Ripley in the middle of this match? Because Rhea Ripley, in all honesty, Rhea Ripley should be the one that's upset with Io Sky because Io Sky beat Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley should be turning on Io Sky. Okay, Rhea Ripley should be going after damage control, for the Kabuki Warriors. But this is all. It's just. I don't know. I think I like the whole aspect of Asuka now. You know, we know how amazing she is as a wrestler, and she can really do amazing things. But I would have to say, Asuka, and I'm gonna have to give the edge Asuka and Kairi Sane to beat Io Sky and Rhea Ripley at Crown Jewel. I like Io Sky, but I think, I think Rhea Ripley is a great equalizer, and Rhea Ripley doesn't really need a tag team partner, um, per se. She's great as she is as a individual wrestler and as a tag team partner. She's a good equalizer, but I think that Io Sky and Kylie Sane are going to turn on. I mean, they need to win anyway. They do definitely need a big definite win against Io Sky and Asuka. I mean Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. I gotta go for Io and Kylie on this.
You mean Io and Rhea?
No, sorry. I'm going for Asuka and Kylie on this.
So you're locking in your pick. You're saying Asuka and Kairi Sane are gonna beat Rhea Ripley and Io.
Yes.
Ooh, oh man, what is going on? All right. So for me, I just feel like this is the time for Io to realize, oh, Asuka was never her friend. I just feel like, Rhea Ripley, knowing Rhea Ripley, she's a beast. She can make things happen, but it's just Asuka Smith always destroy her. I mean, the only way Asuka and Kairi Sane's winning this match if they cheat with Asuka's miss again, and I think Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are gonna be ready for that. First time Rhea Ripley got misted, then Io. I think they're gonna try. I think Asuka's definitely gonna try a third time, but I think it's gonna backfire. Um, who knows? Do you think Asuka and Kairi Sane is just going to be a tag team? Do you think they're going to introduce a new member? I don't think so. There's a chance that they might bring someone in. I'm not sure who. I mean, I don't see anyone joining Asuka and Kairi Sane, obviously. But, I just think Rhea Ripley and Io Sky will learn their lesson, and I think they're going to be a good tag. I mean, Rhea Ripley and Io, they're an amazing tag team. I mean, we've seen them briefly, so I'm locking in my pick. I think that I'm gonna go for the babyface again. You picked the heels in the last two, and this one and the last one. I'm just gonna go with the babyface in this one. So I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to beat Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you have Rhea Ripley and Asuka. Let's say Asuka and Rhea Ripley are a great tag team match.
You mean
And
Rhea Ripley
Kylie
and Io?
Sane, yeah. So say Asuka and Kylie Sane are heels, and they were pretty dominant tag team together. They were dominating at the tag team division at their peak. Okay, they were doing great at their peak. They beat Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Okay, they were pretty dominant. Um, they they were great as a tag team, and now we see them as heels again, and they're able to do a great, amazing thing together. So it's pretty fun to see the team up and see them become a interesting tag team. I don't really think they're gonna be adding another member to the faction unless they had someone in mind that could take on that role. Um, but I don't think I could see that happening for them. I don't think I can see that happening. I could just see them as a
All right.
so.
All right, so moving on to the next match, we got a singles match. We got AJ Styles facing off one last time, end of the era. AJ Styles facing off against John Cena in his final crown jewel match. So John Cena and AJ Styles going at it one last time. I'm excited for this match. The rivalry between John Cena and AJ Styles in 2017. Fans wanted this match, and that's what they got. There wasn't really any promos between the two, but John Cena, an end of the era, one last time against AJ Styles. I can't wait for this matchup. It's a singles match, so yeah, I am looking forward to this match. I can't wait. But Canadian Yorker, what are your thoughts? What is your prediction? Who do you think is going to win? John Cena or AJ Styles?
Oh, it's a tough one. John Cena has done his thing as a at the top. He won his 17th WWE Championship. He beat Cody Rhodes. He beat Randy Orton. Um, he's faced a number of opponents already. He did lose to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, which was unfortunate. Um, to be honest with you, I would probably, maybe John Cena would probably win his match against AJ Styles, but AJ Styles definitely has done his thing and won against John Cena a number of times. Um, I could see him winning against John Cena. And he's what 40. AJ Styles is about the same age as John Cena. He's 40 or 50, getting up there. But I think that uh, it's kind of tough to decide. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with John Cena on this. I'm gonna have to say John Cena's winning against AJ Styles.
So you're logging your pick. You're picking John Cena.
I'm picking John Cena.
This is tough for me because honestly, I want to say John Cena wins, but you know, you never know. We saw Brock Lesnar just smash John Cena like it was nothing. Like what was that bullshit? At WrestlePalooza. You know, AJ, you know, he's a great wrestler and all. I mean, he could beat John Cena. You never know. You might see AJ Styles beat John Cena. Um, you know, but overall, I think John Cena is going to have a great match here. AJ Styles, a rivalry in 2017. I have a strange feeling that AJ might get this win, but I'm going to go ahead and lock my pick in. I'm going to say John Cena gets the win. It's going to be a great match. It's going to be close. But I think at the end, I think John Cena gets the win. So I'm locking in my pick. I am picking John Cena to defeat AJ Styles.
All right.
Alright, so moving on to the next match. We got two WWE Crown Jewel Championships. So that's when the two champions go at it. Canadian Yorker, let me ask you, do you want to start off with the men's or the women's?
Let's go out for the women's.
Women's. Alright, so singles match for the WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship. We saw Liv Morgan face off against Nia Jax last year, and Liv Morgan ended up winning the Crown Jewel Championship. But this year we got two new champions. We got, representing Raw, we got the Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer, Stephanie Vaquer, versus my girl Smackdown's WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. So the two champions going at it for the Crown Jewel Championship. We got Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton. So the Raw Women's World Champion versus the SmackDown WWE Women's Champion. We got Tiffany versus Stephanie. This is a match I can't wait to watch. Obviously, I want Tiffany to win, but we have to see what happens. Stephanie is a amazing wrestler. She's awesome. But Canadian Yorker, you have the floor. What are your thoughts? What's your prediction? Who do you think is going to win the Women's Crown Jewel Champion? Tiffany or Stephanie?
Tiffany is Stephanie, huh? It's kind of a toss-up. Tiffany is a brand new. Tiffany has won a number of her matches back to back. Stephanie Vaquer is one of the newest. She's a new champion. She beat Io Sky for the championship. I think that it's going to be tough. Stephanie is a great champion on for her brand, and Tiffany is also a great champion as well. I think Tiffany has the edge and experience, and Tiffany Stratton also is, she's beaten a lot of tougher opponents, given her resume. She's beaten Nia Jax multiple times. She's beaten Jade Cargill. She's beaten a number of opponents on a number of times. And she has not faced Bianca Belair yet, but that remains to be seen when that happens. I think Tiffany Stratton is gonna be the one that's taking the Crown Jewel Championship home. But I definitely believe that Stephanie Vaquer could pull the rug out from under her. So, this is kind of a tough one because, let's see, Stephanie Vaquer is a good wrestler. She knows what she's doing. She has experience under her belt. It's kind of tough to say. I'm gonna have to go with Tiffany Stratton to win against Stephanie Vaquer for the championship, unless Stephanie Vaquer actually gets a win against her.
Jeez.
I'm taking Tiffany Stratton this time.
You're locking in Tiffany Stratton.
Yes, I am locking in Tiffany Stratton.
My man.
I'm just saying this because of the.
The thing is, like,
he has the experience as well as.
Look. This is what I'm gonna say. Okay, so this is the thing. It's like I want to go for Tiffany, but this is my only issue. I feel like Look, Tiffany has won so many matches. I love it. Like, she's like literally undefeated this year. Like, she hasn't lost. If you guys don't know that, Tiffany Stratton is undefeated this year. Like, she has not lost since last year. Right? Is that insane? And the thing is, like, I think they're gonna give Stephanie a push. Obviously, and Tiffany. I mean, it's great that she's been winning matches, but I have a gut feeling that Stephanie's gonna win. Look, I said that when Tiffany faced Jade Cargill at SummerSlam. I know when I said that in that triple threat match between Jade, Nia, and Tiffany. I said that I had a gut feeling that Jade was gonna win, but no, Tiffany ended up winning. But this is the thing, though. I just feel like I mean, it's for the Crown Jewel Championship. I think Stephanie Vaquer might actually get it. But I might be look as much as I want. If I as much as I want, I'm gonna say Tiffany wins. But I have a strange feeling I'm gonna be wrong. I think they're gonna give it to Stephanie. I'll be surprised. I mean, Stephanie definitely deserved it. I mean, she just won the championship. I think this is gonna be Tiffany's. I think this is going to be Tiffany's first loss. I mean, it's going to be mean nothing because it's not for her title. It's for the Crown Jewel Championship. So even if Tiffany loses, it means nothing. I mean, it just says that she lost the Crown Jewel Championship. I just feel like, I mean, it's not like she's going to it's the end of the world if she loses it. I mean, it's going to be a different person next year. So, obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and say lock my pick in. I'm going to say, God damn it. Um, I am gonna go and say that Tiffany wins, but I might be wrong. But yeah, I'm locking in my pick, and I'm picking Tiffany.
I think it's not, yeah,
It's
like you said,
like
it's not championship because
it's. I think
Tiffany
one loss is not gonna
championship.
hurt her. I think it's just like she's been doing so well this year. I think this might be her first loss. I mean, it's just the crown champion. You know what? I hate to do it. I'm actually gonna change it. I mean, I have a gut feeling. I mean, I'm probably going to be wrong. She might win, she might not. But I just feel like this is going to be Tiffany's first loss. But yeah, for the first time ever, I'm picking against her. I'm locking my pick in. I am doing. No one has expected. I'm locking my pick in. Give me Stephanie.
Okay. No shame in that. As long as she's not losing her
Give me
championship,
Stephanie
it's
because
Stephanie.
I just feel like, look, I'm going to cheer on Tiffany, but I just have a gut feeling Stephanie is going to win. I mean, if I'm wrong, yay! But I just I just feel like Tiffany's gonna lose here. I mean, I know I said it at SummerSlam. Jade might beat her. I said it in that triple threat match. Jade might win, but I was wrong. I might be wrong here. So
That remains to be seen. That's all we can do to see what happens.
all right. So moving on to the final one, we got the singles match for the WWE Crown Jewel Championship. So last year we saw Cody Rhodes win the Crown Jewel Championship, defeating Gunther. That was a great match. But this year, we got Cody Rhodes again for this another year, going a crack at the Crown Jewel Championship, but a rivalry renewed. A legend rivalry has been renewed. We got SmackDown's undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes facing off the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. So the history between these two men goes way back, 2022. These two guys hated each other. Seth Rollins, especially. Seth Rollins is 0-3 against Cody Rhodes. A rivalry, a legendary rivalry renewed. 0-3 against Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is 3-0. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, they've been through so much. WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell, Backlash, end up teaming against each other or teaming with each other at Survivor Series, War Games. Seth Rollins being Cody Rhodes' shield at the WrestleMania after. Um, but singles match for the Crown Jewel Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins for round four. It's gonna be great. Canadian Yorker, you have the floor. What are your thoughts and what is your prediction between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins? Who is walking away with the Crown Jewel Championship?
So before I get into I went to my prediction about who's going to be walking away with for the Crown Jewel Championship, I managed I just asked um I just asked some information on my phone about Cody Rhodes' record against Seth Rollins, and Cody Rhodes' record against Seth Rollins is 22-0
Yeah.
since WrestleMania 38. So Seth Rollins has never been able to defeat Cody Rhodes since WrestleMania 38 in 2022. He has had a 3-year losing streak against Cody Rhodes, which is insane. I do not think with the vision that Cody Rhodes with now that Seth Rollins has the vision around him, I do not think that Cody Rhodes is going to win against Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins the the has the support of people around him who can help him to win against Cody Rhodes. There should absolutely be no reason whatsoever for Cody Rhodes to lose for Seth Rollins to lose against Cody Rhodes. I'm locking in the pick for unless there's some shenanigans. Roman Reigns is going to come out and help Cody Rhodes win at you know at in Riyadh in Crown Jewel. Um, I do not think that Seth Rollins is going to miss this opportunity to get his only single win against Cody Rhodes, um, and avenge his loss. So I think that I definitely believe that Seth Rollins is going to uh, to go all in to get his crown to win this Crown Jewel Championship. I'm locking in Seth Rollins to win against Cody Rhodes.
You're locking in your pick. You're picking Seth Rollins.
I am picking Seth Rollins.
All right, for me, if you don't guys don't haven't seen SmackDown, or wait, was it Raw? Sorry, Raw. Excuse me. Wait, yeah, Raw. Seth Rollins kept telling Paul Heyman, "Oh, what happens if I don't lose? What happens if I don't lose?" Paul Heyman strictly said, "If you lose, then I'm gonna question why I picked you over Roman Reigns," and that just changed the atmosphere, and that's just the thing. Oh, literally, Seth Rollins has lost to Cody Rhodes. I mean, if Seth Rollins loses to Cody Rhodes, there's going to be some really, really serious consequences in the division. And I just think that just shows that Seth Rollins is going to beat Cody Rhodes. Question is there going to be running interference? Is Seth Rollins going to beat Cody Rhodes fairly? That's just the thing, though. But it's gonna be. Do you think Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker is gonna get involved? Do you think people are talking about Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar had a segment with Paul Heyman saying we need to talk. Do you think Brock Lesnar might be a forced member of the Division? Brock Lesnar on the Division, that's going to be unstoppable. Or people are just saying, oh, Brock Lesnar is probably just going to team with the Division at Survivor Series. Do you think Brock Lesnar is going to show up? The history between Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. I mean, the last time we saw those two, Brock Lesnar was giving Cody Rhodes his flowers. I believe it was at SummerSlam a couple years ago. That's the last time we saw Brock Lesnar. I think because of what Paul Heyman said to Seth Rollins, I think that triggers Seth thinking that, yeah, he needs to beat Cody Rhodes. And I think that's what the case is. I think Seth Rollins, I think this is his time. I think Seth Rollins finally beats Cody Rhodes. There might be some interference. We never know. But I'm picking Seth Rollins to defeat Cody Rhodes to win the Crown Jewel Championship.
Seth Rollins needs this win. Absolutely, he hasn't won against Cody Rhodes in 3 years. 3 years. Imagine the amount of sucking up and humiliation he has to do to actually get a win against Cody Rhodes, and he needs this win. Absolutely needs it in order to legitimize the vision. And I know he's not facing Cody Rhodes for his championship. He's facing Cody Rhodes to get this championship to see who's the better championship. So Cody Rhodes. It's unfortunate. I gotta say, Cody Rhodes. He's not winning this. Obviously, he's not winning. The deck is stacked
I
against
mean,
him.
he already won it last year.
Yeah, and the deck is stacked against him this time. So I don't see if Brock Lesnar does join Paul Heyman and
No, I don't think so. People are saying that Brock Lesnar is going to join the Division, but I think they have enough people. I just think that Brock Lesnar is going to be in War Games with them.
to be honest with you, it would make more sense for Brock if Brock Lesnar now got involved in Roman Reigns' match, and Brock Lesnar helped Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns. That would make sense because then he could have a feud against with Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, you know, in a sense, and that would just not
Yeah. I
allow
know this is off
that
topic,
would throw
but
Brock off.
obviously, I know this is off topic, but obviously we saw Brock Lesnar smack John Cena at WrestlePalooza. What if Brock Lesnar joins the Division in Survivor Series? John Cena, one last time in the Survivor Series match, wants redemption against Brock Lesnar. John Cena joins the babyface Survivor Series team.
Maybe,
Then
maybe
he can
that's
get
the
his
kind.
hands on Brock Lesnar and get redemption. I mean that's gonna be crazy if Brock Lesnar and Cena are in the same like Survivor Series War Games match. Ooh.
I mean, we don't know what's going to happen going forward with War Games. I mean, there's so many things that could happen, but obviously we have to see what's going to happen. We don't
All
really
right,
know which
yeah.
side Brock Lesnar is going to play to because Brock Lesnar beat John Cena down, and Brock Lesnar just came back from a long hiatus. After not being in there for being away for some time. So there's a Brock Lesnar could go face Gunther for all that I know. That was still something that could happen. So we'll have to see what's going to happen going forward.
All right, so that will do it for Crown Jewel 2025 predictions. Uh, it was a yeah. We'll see what happens. My name is Bruin Steels. This is Canadian Yorker. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe. Check out Canadian Yorker's YouTube channel. Link will be in the description, as well as our WWE Wrestling Bros channel. We apologize for not posting on the Wrestling Bros channel in a very long time, but be sure to check out some of the videos from before. But anyways, we are out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you guys later. Anything else, Canadian Yorker?
No, that is all. That is all. That I don't have anything else to say.
All right, that will do it. Take it easy, guys.
Good night.